Hi, welcome to this special edition of Vaughn on Movies, as I take a look at the year 2009 in movies thus far. We kicked things off with a lot of 3D. We had a 3D horror film, which sucked, and we had some 3D animation for the youngsters. I was kind of surprised to see so much 3D this year. Maybe it's really going to be taking off from this point forward. Not exactly the year of the sequel, maybe the year of the prequel, remake, and stuff that just throws out the mythos of the franchise altogether. One of the stronger films of the year was Star Trek, though I didn't really agree with the whole plot. Given the technology these people have, they sure do come up with some bad ideas. Why can't we just shoot this drill from space? How come the Enterprise seems to be the only ship capable of doing anything? Does Earth not have any defenses? What's with the physics behind the black holes showing up in this movie? How come after they're created they don't destroy a whole system? We had some comedies, some grosser than others, some funnier than others. I have to stick by my guns and say that The Hangover was not that rewarding. Is it appropriate for us to include Mike Tyson as somebody we can laugh with? A convicted rapist, anybody? Given the fact that his daughter had died close to the release of the movie, that pulled me away from it a little. And what about Watchmen? I even had to go and make a second video to defend myself, and I stick by that. As a graphic novel, it's quite readable, but that just does not translate well into a film. Like, what's with that lynx this guy has? If you have some giant, weird looking creature in your movie and you don't explain it, you're kind of hurting your credibility. Movies need to stand on their own. They shouldn't require you to have a PhD in the source material to enjoy the story. That thinking alone also affected my review of the latest Harry Potter. There are things going on that, as somebody watching this for the first time, you're going to be completely alienated. Now, I'd kept up with most of the Potter films, but skipping the last one, I was lost for most of this film. With a lot of changes going on at the cinema, there was also some changes here. I upgraded my graphics, and I upgraded my production value. This has also been a year where males have shed as much clothing as the girls, as seen in Bruno, Observe and Report, and The Hangover. We had some hits and we had some misses. We had good special effects and we had bad. Should I really condemn something that is slightly better than its predecessor, known as one of the worst movies of all time? How about I really drill into something that follows up one of the greatest movies of all time with something that's quite contrived and irrelevant? Lastly, I'd like to mention Disney Pixar's Up as the first film since 2006's The Prestige that I've given a full 4 out of 4 stars to. If you don't cry during the first 10 minutes, you don't have a soul. In a nutshell, this has been my look at the year 2009 in movies thus far. Thanks to all my viewers for watching and sticking with me. I hope to have plenty of more content on the way.